The Galactic Council chamber fell silent as Elif stepped forward, her boots echoing against the crystalline floor. 300 species watched her, some with curiosity, others with barely concealed contempt. The human delegation was small, just 2 people in a room designed to hold thousands. Beside her, Jack adjusted his uniform collar, his jaw tight with tension. Ambassador Elif of Earth, the Council Arbiter's voice resonated through translator implants in every skull. You have reviewed the Andromeda Peace Accords. All 347 member species have signed. Only humanity remains. What is your decision? Elif looked down at the datapad in her hands. The treaty was comprehensive, elegant even. It promised an end to all conflicts, a unified galactic government and prosperity through cooperation. Every species would contribute according to their strengths. The strong would protect the weak. Resources would be shared. Disputes would be settled through arbitration, not warfare. It was perfect. Too perfect. We refuse, Elif said simply. The chamber erupted. Delegates from the Catharian Dominion hissed through their breathing apparatus. The crystalline Vexithari chimed in discordant anger. Even the peaceful Lumina flickered with shock, their bioluminescent bodies pulsing erratically. This is madness, shouted Ambassador Kreth, his forearms gesticulating wildly. You are a young species, barely 3 centuries in space. You have seen the wars, the destruction. This treaty ensures peace for 10,000 generations. Jack moved closer to Elif, his hand resting on his sidearm, not as a threat, but as a reminder. They had both read the fine print. Article 47, Section 12, Elif's voice cut through the chaos. All member species agree to share military technology, strategic resources, and permit Council oversight of planetary defense systems. Article 93. Member species submit to population management protocols determined by Council efficiency algorithms. Article 116. All species adopt standardized education curricula approved by the Council Cultural Integration Committee. Yes. Kreth's voice was triumphant. To prevent future conflicts. To ensure no species develops weapons that could threaten galactic peace. To manage resources sustainably. To control us, Jack said quietly, but his voice carried. To make us all the same. The Arbiter's form, an energy being of pure thought, pulsed. You speak of control as if it were malevolent. We speak of unity, of cooperation. Your species has a troubling history, constant warfare, environmental destruction, social inequality. The Council offers guidance. Elif smiled, and there was something dangerous in it. You're right about our history. We've been monsters to ourselves and our planet. We've fought wars over resources, religion, skin color, and pride. We've nearly destroyed ourselves a dozen times. Then why refuse salvation? Asked a gentle voice. The Lumina ambassador drifted forward, her light soft with concern. We offer you what your species has always sought: peace, prosperity, unity. At what cost? Elif's eyes swept the chamber. You want us to submit to your efficiency algorithms, to let you decide how many children we can have, what weapons we can build, what ideas our children can learn. You promise peace, but you're offering domestication. You would choose chaos over order? Kreth's voice dripped with disdain. Perhaps your species is too primitive to join civilized society. Jack stepped forward. We've been monitoring your peace for the past 50 years since first contact. Do you know what we've learned? 347 species and not one original thought in the past century. Not one innovation. Not one cultural movement that wasn't approved by committee. You've achieved peace by making everyone identical. That's not, the Arbiter began. The Vexithari used to be artists, Elif interrupted, pulling up holographic data. Their crystal compositions were considered the most beautiful art form in the galaxy. When did you last create something new? Article 116, subsection C. Artistic expression must promote unity and avoid divisive themes. You haven't made art in 80 years. You make propaganda. A Vexithari delegate chimed softly but said nothing. The Catharians were warriors, explorers, risk-takers. Jack continued. Now you staff accounting departments on council worlds. The Lumina wrote philosophy that questioned existence itself. Now you write council efficiency reports. We have peace, Kreth shouted. No wars. No suffering. No life, Elif said softly. Just existence, the Arbiter's form blazed. You cannot stand alone. The galaxy has dangers. The Void Collective, resource scarcity, cosmic phenomena. Without the Council's protection, humanity will fail. Maybe, Aleph acknowledged. Maybe we'll fail spectacularly. Maybe we'll make terrible mistakes. Maybe we'll fight each other and struggle and suffer. But they'll be our mistakes. Our struggles. Our choices, foolishness, Kreth spat. Your species will burn and you'll come crawling back. Jack's laugh was hard. You don't know humans very well. We've got a saying, give me liberty or give me death. We've fought wars over freedom. We've died for it. We've sacrificed everything for the chance to make our own mistakes. Aleph held up the data pad, then let it fall. It shattered on the crystalline floor. Earth's answer is no. We will not trade our freedom for your peace. We will not become another identical cog in your perfect machine. Then you are no longer welcome in Council space, the Arbiter declared. Your trade agreements are void. Your embassies will be closed. You will receive no aid, no technology, no protection. Humanity stands alone. Aleph and Jack turned toward the exit. As they walked, Elif spoke one more time, her voice carrying across the silent chamber. We've always stood alone. But here's something for you to consider. While you've spent a century managing peace, we've been innovating, building, creating, adapting. In 50 years, we've gone from first contact to matching your technology. What do you think we'll do with another 50? The chamber doors closed behind them. In the silence that followed, a soft chime echoed, a Vexthari delegate, creating a sound unauthorized by committee. It was imperfect, raw, and after 80 years of silence, it sounded like rebellion. Outside, as their shuttle lifted toward the Earth vessel waiting in orbit, Jack glanced at Elif. That went well. She grinned. Freedom's never easy. No, he agreed, watching the Council station shrink behind them. But it's always worth fighting for. Earth had made its choice. The galaxy would remember.